Hey guys, Cal here bringing you another video. This is going to be 2 months or 8 weeks of not rushing in Clash of Clans. We're currently just going to keep on upgrading our queen here. We have plenty of loot here because of the end of the month. So we do have somewhere to spend it, but we're going to be doing defenses right now. As we have done all our walls already, and it seems like the thing that will take the most time for us to finish is going to be these defenses. So I think we're going to drop an air defense because the air defense is pretty good for defending against dragons if we do find ourselves in that situation. We haven't dropped the new defenses yet, probably should sooner rather than later because we're not rushing. But because I do use this account in war, keeping it as low as possible in war weight is quite important to me, at least for war purposes. If you don't know what war weight is, it just means the more defenses you have, the more power your base is kind of determined, meaning that you'll be placed against harder bases, and specifically war, when you have higher defenses, and that's why we don't build the big ones like the Expos or when you're at Town Hall 10 Infernos right away, just so that we get easier bases when we're warring. But we do have to do some Dark Elixir farming. We aren't like super pressed for that, but we might as well do some attacks so it isn't too boring of a video here. We're getting to the point where there's not going to be too much to do, as Town Hall 9 is just a hero grind, and yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. Here we get a pretty good base, so I'm going to be dropping... We're going to try getting the Dark Elixir because that's what's important. So I'm going to zap out this air defense here, and I'm going to zap out this air defense here, but I'm going to wait for the queen to step next to this air defense so that we can hit the air defense and the queen at the same time. Just making sure that we're utilizing our zaps the best we can. Oh, is it gonna step weird? Okay, so we did get the queen there. I thought it was going to be a little bit weird for us, but we did indeed get it. Let's see, there's a drill right here, which is a little unfortunate that's so deep in there. I'm just going to zap here to get a little bit of that Dark Elixir, but we're definitely going to have to ignore that one. Unless we do get some good pathing into this Dark Elixir storage. I'm going to drop one dragon here, and we'll drop one dragon for this Tesla that just popped up, to kind of take away these air targeting defenses, because maybe if we just use our dragons a little smartly, we'll be able to get this Dark Elixir storage without too much trouble. And if we're able to do that, then we can use like our 5 dragons here to try and get into this Dark Elixir. But if we don't get it, it's not the end of the world. It's looking pretty good though right now, because we're going to go into this Wizard Tower and then from the Wizard Tower into this storage. So we do have 5 dragons to work with. I'm going to drop a dragon right here, and then I think I might drop... No, we'll just drop it like this to hopefully go into this Dark Elixir drill here. If we don't get it, we don't get it, because this sweeper is going to be really annoying, and the sweeper is probably one of the reasons why we don't use dragons much past Town Hall 9. We do use it in Town Hall 10, but if you're going to be watching our future videos, being the Rush series and the Semi-Rush series, you'll see that we are definitely switching our attack composition when it comes to Town Hall 10. So if you're excited for that, definitely be subscribed and look out for that video. But nonetheless, we still got a 5K'er, which is kind of what we look for when playing or going for a base and feeling a little successful. Got these hiccups. I don't know why that happened, but we're going to keep on searching here. We might just go for trophies because we're not super needing of the loot, really. We have enough loot already for our queen upgrade. So I think we'll go. Oh, this one seems pretty good. Let's see. I'm gonna drop my king up here to get that dark elixir, and I think we can drop our lightning like this. I'm mostly trying to get some air defenses, but mostly trying to get those air sweepers. And then let's see if we outrange this here. It looks like we don't, so we're just gonna drop 2 and see if that is enough. And if it is enough, we're going to drop the dragons on this side to kind of come from this back end and hopefully maybe be able to snipe out that dark elixir storage, getting us the full amount of dark elixir. Looks like we're going to need one more dragon, which isn't the end of the world. And I'm going to actually crack or pop my what's it called? Barbarian King. Man, been playing for 10 years, don't know what it's called, but popping the Barbarian King here, and he's just going to go around taking out this loot here. That's going to be the majority of the dark elixir. It looks like there's not going to be too much dark elixir in the storage. There might even be some in this clan castle, but we're not going to go for it. I think it's going to be more beneficial to come from this side, but it might also not really work out in our favor. I'm actually going to zap right here, and I'll zap right here, and we'll zap right here. This is pretty much making it so that I'm clearing out this section right here to make it so that it'll be easier for my dragons to kind of come in there and not get too distracted. I'm actually going to wait a little. No, I won't wait a little. Let's just send in the dragons here. It's going to target and go like that. And hopefully this eagle isn't going to murder us too much, but it is an eagle, so it's going to retarget. I'm going to just zap to slow down the target just a little bit. Give ourselves that little bit of extra time to kind of push through this. And hopefully our dragons don't go too far to the other side. It looks like we get a little split, but we are going to get onto this storage here and take it out. So this is pretty exciting. Not going to get a 2-star though, but this was Town Hall 11. Even though it's a really bad base, we weren't doing our best job here to get all this percent. So especially if we get stuck on this king. So we're just going to stop that right there and get the 48%. And yeah, that's going to be all the attacks for today. We're going to go over some progress now. Upgrading the jump spell now. It isn't really too important what we're upgrading right now. But I think in the last, no, not in the last episode. But in the past of me playing, I said that we're going to start doing some Dark Elixir upgrades because we do not really need to go really hardcore into the Dark Elixir, as we're kind of only doing one hero at a time to get our Queen max and then our King max. This is just so that we have a place to put our Dark Elixir when maxing out these defenses. And yes, we're going to be wasting Elixir, but that's mostly because of Hammer Jam, making it very easy for us to max out our walls. And we also do have these other troops to upgrade, so it isn't the end of the world if we go a little bit slower when it comes to the hero. Maybe we'll just drop some big elixir upgrades, but after that we're mostly just going to be upgrading defenses. First, upgrading our air defenses. Going to drop the 4th one soon, and then after we drop that, I think we're going to probably after that, we're just going to drop all the defenses, might as well, and then max out our X-bows, because by the time we start maxing out our X-bows, we should have a strong enough offense that if we go to war, we should be able to take out a relatively upgraded Town Hall 9. We may even wait until, oops, not the skin, we may even wait until our Queen is level 30 before dropping the X-bows. Just because when our Queen is level 30, we'll be able to do all the good attacks, just won't have access to the King. But the King at Town Hall 9, though very powerful, is not the big determiner of a lot of attacks. Usually it is the Queen that does a lot of the heavy lifting. So once the Queen is done, I think we'll drop the X-bows. And while we wait, we'll just upgrade other things to max, like these wizard towers. And yeah, that's going to be how we're going to use the builders. And that's going to be it for today's video. No walls needed because we finished them, and all our elixir upgrades are pretty much done. We do have some drills to upgrade, but I don't really prioritize drills just because we do enough farming that they aren't very impactful. I'd rather just max out. Oh, we have one wall to upgrade? Where's that? We'll get that one wall done as well. And yeah, not much in the elixir department because everything important is elixir, and we already maxed that out very early on, being the army camps and all the barracks and elixir collectors. Or not collectors, spell storages. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy the progress that we're doing, enjoyed the dragon attacks, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.